Good morning. It's Zipporah. It's July 12th. 6:32 a.m. July 12th, 2011. Scale day. Let's get to it. Know the drill. I'm going to set the camera down for a second. Okay. Hold on. And here we go. It is 182. Oh, straighten it up, straighten it up. Oh. Ugh. $182. Got it? See? My crusty big feet. All right. See you guys for the body shot. Okay, it's time to twirl. Here's the front view. You guys saw earlier 182 pounds. Here's the front view. Side view. Back. Side. And back to the front. Okay, I'll be right back to talk to you all. Okay, I'm back. 182 pounds. I'm very, very happy. I talked to you guys the last time I did a video about setting goals and kind of keeping track of what you're doing and making a plan on how you're going to do it. Well, today I want to talk about how you have to keep those plans flexible, because with me, I'm really beginning to understand how my body works, and for me, I can't really say one thing that I'm doing because I'm constantly having to switch things up. What may have worked at one point may not work at another. Like some people get on and they say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. They follow it down to until they get to their goal. Me, I'm doing so many things and I have to keep changing it up. Like for example, when I first started last year, back in April, I was reading Tom Venuto's book, and basically it was about calorie counting, and I got up and I started walking an hour every day. Then I got down to like 190 something pounds doing his thing, and then all of a sudden my weight just stopped. Like for 4 months I was like going back from 197 to 193, but just kind of staying stuck there, and it was for 4 months I was stuck. So I'm thinking to myself, well, it was my situation. I was needing to move, so I really wasn't paying attention. And also, not only that, I was going to, I started going to Weight Watchers after that, and it was more so for the support, for just being around people that's going through the same thing, because I was so serious about this time that I wanted to be so focused that I just wanted to surround myself at all times around this situation of getting this fat off. So I did YouTube for the accountability. I went to Weight Watchers for times that I'm not on screen, just to make sure that I'm staying focused on my goal. So what I've learned is that at first I was thinking, well, I stayed at that 193 range because I really wasn't following everything the way I should, because I was so focused on what I was going through with my living situation. But I'm just realizing now that once I started this thing again, I got moved and I got settled. I started writing out my goals and stuff like I showed you guys on the previous video, video number 20. Then I'm like, okay, it's time to break out of this 193. So I was following what I was doing before. I made a few adjustments, but I noticed I was still not losing any weight. So I said, okay, I told you guys a lot that I was inspired by one of the weight loss people on here, and Patient Dieter. Everybody knows that. So, she was doing the liquid thing. So I said, well, maybe I need to switch it up. Maybe I need to go to twice a day. I even read, the books of her guru, Mark Allen. And so I said, I'm going to try this liquid thing. And I'm going to start working out twice a day so I can break through this plateau. So I did that. I was doing P90. Well, first I started off doing the Brazilian butt lift. And I did that for about a month. And then I lent that, gave that video to somebody else to help them get started. So, and then I started doing P90X, and then I would do the treadmill for an hour after that. And that went on for about a week or two. And then I guess I was just working out so much until, so I was doing the liquid and I was doing the working out twice a day. And then all of a sudden, I got down to 185 pounds, and then guess what happened? Stopped losing weight. Just stopped losing weight. I knew I was following the plan. I knew I was doing what I was supposed to do. I wasn't doing exactly what Patient Dieter was doing. I made like liquid stuff, shakes and stuff from home. I wanted something, in it that I knew what was in it and everything, and something that will keep me fuller. So I didn't do the 7 shakes at 100 calories. I had like maybe 250 calories each shake. With putting bananas in it, making an oatmeal shake, making a oh, I ran out of space. Don't you love when that happens? I have to remember to delete these old videos before I sit down. But anyway, like I was saying, so I did the liquid thing. I guess for about 2 weeks, I was working out twice a day, and I dropped those 197 pounds down to 185. And then after that, what happened? My body got used to what I was doing. I probably was overworking it, because you guys know P90X is a strenuous workout of itself. And then I'm going to turn around and do a treadmill for an hour after that. It got to the point where my body was just like, I tried to get up one day and it was like, forget it. So I said, okay, what's happening is I'm training too hard. My body is going into starvation mode because it's thinking it's starving. I'm following the plan and everything, but I'm burning off everything. So I decided, okay, well, I'm going to start eating more. And I'm going to go ahead and rest because I know I've kind of burnt myself out. So I didn't work out for like maybe 4 or 5 days or whatever. And then I started again after that rest period. I started just doing the one workout, which was going to the treadmill once, because I figured I was just doing too much. So anyway, even in spite of all that, the July 4th passed. I ate pretty good. I gained like 2 pounds over the July weekend, so I was at 187. And so after that, I said, okay. So I went back to the plan, and guess what? I was following it. I wasn't overworking, and my body still was hanging on to that 185 pounds. So what I learned is that, it's really important to get to know your own body. And what I'm seeing with myself is that I have to change things up. It's like almost like, how they say in exercise that, you reach a plateau, your body gets used to this, and you have to do something different to break out of that cycle. So I've changed to something else for a week. I've done so many things in my life, so many diets in my life, you guys, and so there's always stuff that I draw from. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go mostly vegetables and soups and stuff like that, and fluids and fruits. So I remember the cabbage thing that my sister and I used to do a long time ago. So I decided to do that for a week. And yeah, so I've broken out of the plateau again. So as you see, I'm down to 182. So I'm just doing that for a week and just see how it goes, because every time go back to my regular thing. My weight just kind of stays the same. So I'm kind of learning what I need to do to maintain and what I need to do. Oh boy, I'm going to have to come back again because my charger is about to die. Let me move to another space. I'll be right back. So anyway, I realized, like, I don't know if you guys remember the video that I did, and I don't know what number it is, but I did like a eat right for your blood type, because I'm on this journey, I'm on this search to learn about me and how my body works and how it functions. And so I know from the studies that author did on in the book Eat Right for Your Blood Type, it talks about, you know, I found out I'm a A blood type, and I do better on a more of a vegetarian type diet, and I did live as a vegetarian for 4 years in the past, but I wasn't ready to just do that right away. I kind of let go of, you know, I let go of pork years ago, and beef, and I pretty much, when I do eat meat, it's chicken, fish, or tuna, you know, tuna and salmon, stuff like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna go straight vegetarian again. I'm trying to figure it out because I have my son now. But anyway, so I figured if I do that, like, I know with this cabbage thing, you're eating a lot of vegetables in that cabbage soup. It kind of cleans you out. And like I said, guys, I've done a lot of things, and so it's like I'm pulling on those resources every time I get into a situation where I get stuck or get in a plateau. So anyway, so I guess that's my message, is to really pay attention to your body and how it works and how it responds to different things. What I can say is most of the work that I do is mental work. It really is. I spend a lot of time reading and prayer and working on changing my mindset, because a lot of it, the reason why we're overweight and stuff anyway, is really up here. You know, certain things that we may have gone through in life, and we've turned to food for comfort, and it's just become a very addictive habit. It's like the only time we're really happy is when we're eating, because we feel out of control with everything else in life. So I had to learn how to change the way I think. So, you know, in the morning time, I spend so much time, like in the morning and in the evening, just that time alone, in silence, reading, prayer, meditation, whatever you want to call it. Changing the way I think, changing the way I see myself, becoming more connected to who I really am. Learning to love myself, because when you get to the point where you love yourself, then you don't do, you know, you only wish to do good things for yourself. So a lot of losing weight really is up here, about changing the way you think and how you feel, and just, you know, having a sense of purpose and loving yourself. So once I get that together and figure out what I'm going to do and where I'm going to go, then it becomes really easy. It becomes a part of your life, a part of who you are, you know. So anyway, that's it for this week. So I was talking about something I wanted to say. I guess now, you know what? I'm not going to even say that. I don't focus on things that I don't want to grow anymore, so forget it. Anyway, peace. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.